What up, YouTube? We're gonna do a quick financial update. Listen, man, I'm not here to hurt people's feelings, but if they get hurt because I'm telling the truth, because I'm speaking the facts, that's on you. That's a you problem. So let's start off with car payments. Approximately 7 point. Thought it was going to be a little bit higher, but this is actually a lot of people. 7.7% of Americans' auto loans are at least 30 days past due. 5.2% are 90 days late. So that's not good. This is 2008. Repossession vehicles 2008 have spiked significantly since 2008. Vehicles are being repoed. So we're going to move on to the next. New car financing, about 80% of new vehicles purchased. There was a payment average with rising interest rates. Average monthly payments for new cars are so new vehicles today. People are paying $740 a month to $1,000. Insane, crazy. With this inflation and the gas prices, yeah, a lot of people are not going to be able to keep up with that. Light shining in the back. Jeez. Let's go to U.S. national debt. So right now we're pushing 40 trillion. Listen, this war, the economy was screwed whether this war was going to take place or not. You know, I was getting some water at one of these like water stations. I have to fill up these water jugs living in your vehicle. I have like 8 or 9 of them. But anyway, I was talking to a guy and we were discussing a little bit of these things, and he goes, you know what, man, I don't even know why these things are happening. A lot of Americans don't. A lot of Americans don't understand the monetary system in America. And when you explain it to them, they get bent out of shape and get hurt and get emotional. Look, man, that ain't got nothing to do with the facts, okay? But I didn't rain on his parade. I just listened to him. He needed to vent. He's like, man, I don't know. I'm just trying to survive, help my family. I don't know what's going on. But the problem is fiat currency. Okay, America society is a debt-based society, which is evil. It's usury. It's not good. So people try to cope and try to lie to themselves. It's not good. U.S. national debt gross debt is rapidly approaching the 40 trillion mark as late May 2026. The total outstanding national debt stands at approximately 39.2 trillion. I've created other videos talking about the dollar has lost purchasing power. Its purchasing power is 96% since 1913. They're still printing. The dollar is trash. Stop blaming each other and start waking up and realize what's going on. But it's too late for a lot of people. It is. A lot of people just don't want to hear. They're trying to cope and all of this. Credit card debt. Americans currently carry a record total of over 1.25 trillion credit card debt. Your average American has about 6,500 per household credit card debt. 7,900. in credit card debt. This is each American. About how many Americans interest rate let's see, interest rates average around 21%, 13% according to missing payments for 90 days. So 90-day people. So about 13% of Americans are missing payments for the last 90 days or more. My next thing to look up is I want to know how many Americans are credit card holders. And it's a lot of them. And if you don't have a credit card, most likely you have a car payment, you have school debt, and we're still dealing, with the dollar. So it really doesn't matter. This war, things were going to go, what do they say? Hell in a handbasket. It was gonna go. It's America's screwed. Just put it to you, okay? America is screwed, and people need to be researching, looking up these things. For the people who want to know, for the people who are not arrogant, cocky, and who want to understand what is going on around here. America is a debt-based system, and it is evil. And if a lot of people who are claiming to be Christian and this is a Christian nation, my question to you is, why did Jesus go into the temple? Pay attention as to why. He said, you've turned the house, my father's house, the house of the Lord, into a den of thieves. Printing money, debasing the currency makes you a thief, because when you do this, when you debase the currency, like in our time, we're printing fiat currency. During the Roman era, during their time, they were chipping the gold and silver coins, and then 300 years later, it wasn't even good. It was just like a copper coin with a little gold, uh, thinner, I think, than your finger, to just coated over the coin. And today we're printing until kingdom come. The dollar's not even worth the paper that it's printed on. This creates usury, slavery, poverty, and theft. Not theft from me, from the common people, theft from the government, theft from those who are in charge of this money system. Okay, and it's the people that are at the top, the powerful people. Some of the people that you see, heard of, the Trumps and the this and the that, and the different presidents, and the main people that you don't see. Okay, the Black Rocks of the world, the Larry Finks, he's the owner of BlackRock, or one of the head, CEOs. This is where we're at, people. And I think you need to educate yourself, because and understand how this stuff works. The reason why Jesus went into the temple and flipped the tables over was because he saw and understood that this whole money system, usury system, was evil, and it was opening up the doors to slavery of the mind, slavery of the body. Slavery of the mind meaning believing in the Roman Empire and how we do things, not what this man is saying about God. Who cares about that? Let's, we're here to create money, make money, and have this empire that we have, that's based off of what we want, not what God wants. And then of the body, you are, by debasing the currency, you are a slave. You have to work more. You got to work more now to get a loaf of bread, or work more now for the guy, for the man, to get the things that you want. And then that person get to treat you how they want to, because now you're desperate. So this is basically what's going on in America. Anyone who deals in the dollar, this is what they're getting. This is why BRICS is formed. I've talked about this in other videos. It's only wrapping up more now. This is why the BRICS nations have formed. The Iran, the Brazil, Egypt, not Egypt, Brazil, China, Russia, Iran's a part of the whole BRICS things. Brazil, these people are getting away from the dollar because the dollar is not worth the paper that it is printed on. Okay? You need to understand how this works. It's not about what I say. Go do the research and look these things up. All right, YouTube, we'll get back at it.